In every home, there are objects that carry silent stories. Some of them are simply relics of the past, but others seem to hold something far darker, an invisible presence that awakens at the most unexpected moments. Today, we will uncover the disturbing reality behind real cases of possessed objects that go far beyond dolls, exploring mirrors, boxes, furniture, and artifacts whose origins hide mysteries and fears. Imagine a simple mirror hanging on the wall of a bedroom. For most people, it is nothing more than a reflective surface. But in one particular case, a Victorian mirror, inherited through generations, began showing figures that no one else in the room could see. The family claimed that every night, shadows moved inside the glass, and whispers echoed from the frame. Fear grew so great that the object was locked away in a cellar. Yet, even there, strange reflections continued to appear, as if the mirror refused to be forgotten. Another disturbing story involves a wooden box carved with strange symbols, found at an estate sale. Known today as the infamous Dybbuk box, it was believed to contain the restless spirit of a malicious entity. Every person who tried to own it reported terrifying experiences, sudden nightmares, health problems, or even seeing dark figures watching them at night. Some claimed the box emitted a foul smell, while others insisted they heard faint voices coming from within. The fear grew so overwhelming that owners desperately tried to get rid of it, passing it on again and again. Not all cursed objects are so obviously mysterious. Sometimes they appear in the form of ordinary furniture. In one case, an antique chair from the 18th century was believed to bring death to anyone who sat on it. Historians noted a series of tragedies linked to it: accidents, sudden illnesses, and unexplained misfortunes. The chair was eventually locked away in a museum, chained to a wall to prevent anyone from using it. Visitors reported feeling a chilling presence just by standing near it, as though the object carried the weight of centuries of suffering. Among the strangest objects are inherited belongings, items passed down through generations that seem to carry the marks of their past owners. There are reports of jewelry that burned the skin of those who wore it, as if rejecting its new wearer. Old paintings where the expressions of the figures seemed to change overnight, and clocks that stopped ticking precisely at the hour of their former owner's death, only to restart under mysterious circumstances. Each story leaves behind a sense that some objects are more than physical. They are vessels of memory, pain, and unfinished stories. What unites all these cases is not only the mystery they present, but the way they force us to rethink the space we inhabit. If a simple object can carry with it the energy of something unseen, what does that mean about the things we surround ourselves with every day? Could an antique mirror in your home have witnessed something it should not have? Could a family heirloom, sitting quietly in a corner, be carrying an untold story that still lives on? As we dive into these narratives, one truth becomes unavoidable. The boundary between the ordinary and the supernatural is thinner than we imagine. And objects, silent, immobile, apparently harmless, may be the perfect bridge between the world we know and forces we cannot explain. These stories remind us that the past does not always stay in the past. Sometimes it lingers, hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone to notice. So, as we close this investigation, one question remains. What secrets could the objects in your own home be hiding?